I hadn't been familiar at all with Gwen's work. I'd really only been familiar with Bob's, but not in a super in-depth kind of way.
She was a great physical comedian, sexy, an amazing dancer. She really helped him quite a bit with his career and his life.
They had this artistic connection. I always think of it like a chord between the two of them, this like really, really deep bond, almost like the male-female versions of the same soul.
Almost like twins, you know, they really needed each other.
If he could think it, she could dance it.
It was a meeting of two great minds. I'm glad that we're going to tell that story.
We weren't able to learn all of the dances or all of the songs in advance of shooting, so we're also learning them simultaneous to shooting.
You think you can dance, and then you get in with some professional dancers who were dancing since they were 6, ballet training and modern dance, and then this Fosse style of dancing, which is a whole style in its own, you know. Learning that Fosse vocabulary was really challenging.
It almost feels like being at school or something. You're like taking acting lessons and singing lessons and dancing lessons. It feels like being like a drama student.
The makeup, the hair, the way they talk. People joke about how they'll often see me and Michelle with our earphones and we're listening to interviews with Gwen Verdon and Bob Fosse, trying to, you know, mimic their voice to some degree.
I always keep my nails really short. And after noticing in some pictures that she had these well-kept, long nails, so I put on these fake nails. And it started to change the way that I moved my hands, and it started to change the way that I sort of dealt with space. It's time-consuming because we aged 30 years.
We're going back and forth between young and older. There was one episode we had to use a fake beard because we had shaved for the young Fosse Gwen, and that was interesting. I hope that in addition to people who are very excited in the musical theater world, I would hope that people who don't know anything about them will also be moved by this story.
I'm really excited for people to get to experience who Gwen was and to maybe look back at her legacy and discover what an unparalleled dancer she was, what a hard worker she was, how compassionate she was, and how much love she gave.